Fat Roy Slim's ready. Queen of Jerusalem, one of the mares engaged. She'll complete the line. One of three. So being brought forward, Queen of Jerusalem. They're almost set. They activate the red light. Up in the air goes Deadly and Fast. Rider takes evasive action, Tash Faithful. Luckily there was an attendant up there with RWWA as well. It settles again. Deadly and Fast stands much better, although it stood there flat-footed as the field got going. And What a Prince is the first of them away, quickly into stride. The mare Fine Touch comes across, going down by the judge, and Henchard is pushing through underneath of as they settle down ZAZA Rock. Then came Fat Roy Slim, who's back there in the company of Queen of Jerusalem in the early part. The rider of Grand Reserve trying to find a spot. 3 wide. There's nothing forthcoming, so he has to go right back. And Manavendra and also Deadly and Fast and Strike now will settle in front of Grand Reserve. Going along Matheson Road, What a Prince took up that role and leads the way by a length here at the crossing from Fine Touch. Henchard down on the inside running third, and ZAZA Rock is well placed with less than a mile to go. Over on the inside is Fat Roy Slim. After a length came Queen of Jerusalem, who's shading Manavendra. Third from last is Deadly and Fast. Back near the rails next of all Grand Reserve, and whipping them all in is Strike now as they go into the back straight with about 1,300 left to go. The leader, What a Prince, out by just over a length. Running second is Fine Touch. Down on the inside in a race where there's been no change, Henchard third, and he's Chewing Steel had the neck arched. Over on the outside, ZAZA Rock with every chance. Back near the rails, then the top weight, Fat Roy Slim. After 3/4, Queen of Jerusalem. The tempo's been nice and even. Manavendra back there in the second half. Deadly and Fast and Strike now, and also Grand Reserve bring up the rear end of the field. 800 from home, What a Prince attempting to do this from Go to Woe leads the way. Running second is Fine Touch. In behind them, Henchard with every chance. It's had the toe ball of the pacemaker. And over on the outside in the sweet seat has been ZAZA Rock all the way. They're followed by Fat Roy Slim. Pike will be pretty keen to get away from the inside and get him striding here under the 62 kilos. Off the bit next on his outside, Queen of Jerusalem, followed by Manavendra. Strike now, Deadly and Fast and Grand Reserve. At the top of the home straight, Fat Roy Slim was able to get away from the rail as Fine Touch went to What a Prince. ZAZA Rock claimed them both, and now building behind those, Fat Roy Slim. No run, Henchard, Manavendra further back. ZAZA Rock broke clear. 100 from home. ZAZA Rock more than a length. Fat Roy Slim keeps on coming, but ZAZA Rock will be too good. ZAZA Rock beat Fat Roy Slim. Over on the inside, battling back, What a Prince from Fine Touch, and then Manavendra. Henchard next home. Queen of Jerusalem, she was under pressure a fair way from home. Further back behind those to Grand Reserve and Strike now, and back with those, the last of them in is Deadly and Fast. ZAZA Rock, written by Clint Johnston Porter, number 10 for Bellis, Grant and Delana Williams, and had the run of the race. Johnston Porter there was able to park this mare into that lovely trail fourth, made his move, got a bit of a break on Fat Roy Slim, who had to build under the 62, and with 7.5 kilos between them, it had a big impact at the finish. Goes down fighting Fat Roy Slim. What a Prince goes down also after battling it out hard after leading all the way. And fourth is number 2 Fine Touch in 2:19.57. A length the margins. The winner by Awesome Rock from Zadar Miss. She posts her 5th victory from 27 runs. And come home in 35.22. 10, 1, 3 and 2 the numbers after the Oban Group handicap. So ZAZA Rock, 10 out of 10 ride by Clint Johnston Porter there. Makes a run of races where W. Pike has been absolutely in the zone. Has to be content with second here on Fat Roy Slim, the favourite. The next event, the Pierce Racing Ladies' Day Handicap over the 1100, and no changes to come. They'll go at 2:45. as Lockie Taylor now joins us from down there in the winners' enclosure. And you couldn't have got a sweeter ride in the sweet seat by CJP.
Exactly right, Darren. ZAZA Rock just given every conceivable chance, and there was only really one horse you wanted to be on from the 600-metre park onwards, and winning at stable form. And Jazz McAuliffe joins me now. Jazz, congratulations on the win. ZAZA Rock, as Darren was just touching on, that was a lovely ride from Clint. He made use of that low draw.
Yeah, look, Clint knows this horse well, and that shows today. It was an awesome win by her and a great ride by him.
Today, she was having her 5th run in for the preparation. What have you, Grant and Alana made of her campaign thus far?
Yeah, look, her last start we were really happy with. You know, she hit the line strong. That was great to see, you know, going into this race, and it looks like we've got our girl back.
She's a really genuine stayer, and that was her first win at Ascot, so I suppose that just only bodes well for a mare that should only improve when we get back to Belmont next week.
Yeah, she should improve from this one, and yeah, we're looking forward to seeing what she does next.
I'm sure Alana's back home working hard, but how about Grant, the other half of the combination? Have you heard from him on his holiday?
No, I think he's enjoying himself in Bali.
And I'm sure he'll enjoy himself even more now. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
There's Jazz McAuliffe after the win of ZAZA Rock. Clint Johnson-Porter, he's on the board here at Ascot this afternoon, and it continues a wonderful run in recent months for Bellis Racing. Obviously, this combination with Pat Carberry aboard, saluted to win the Perth Cup on the 1st of January. But ZAZA Rock, as Jazz said, nice to see them have their girl back, and she should only improve back to Belmont Park next week or in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah, exactly. 5 starts coming into today at Ascot, unplaced. First time over a staying trip for her preparation today, so there is natural improvement in that. Lovely ride by Clint Johnson-Porter. Clint's barrier 2 here. You had the favourite tucked to your inside with 7.5 kilos more than you. Were you conscious of that to get going and make that favourite use the weight?
Not really. I was just going so well. I knew it was going to be sort of back behind me, so I wanted to try and leave it left behind a bit and having to sprint with that heavy weight. But in the end, I probably went a bit earlier than I wanted to, just how it was travelling.
She'd been going well, this horse, but up to 2,200 metres for the first time this preparation. Was that the difference?
Yeah, definitely. Look, her run was brilliant the other day. It sort of surprised us all because her previous runs were only plain. And look, she ran out of her skin last start and she's done it again.
Gallant run by Perfectly Proper, first up in the Karrakatta. What are your thoughts about the sires today? You'd think there would be improvement in her.
Yeah, look, I haven't had the best luck from one today, but no, look, heaps of improvement there. Her run in the Karrakatta was brilliant, and she's definitely just going to improve every run she has.
On the board now, well done.
Thank you.
There's Clint Johnson-Porter. He combines with Grant Alana Williams and some very happy Bellis Racing owners. They salute and take out the 5th with ZAZA Rock.